This is the story of a safari, a champagne safari, a journey through splendor and savagery in remote places. Our hosts were His Serene Highness, the Prince Aly Solomon Khan,
and the former Princess Rahamat Banu Aly Khan, now once again simply Rita Hayworth.
Prince Aly thought the company of old friends would ease the strain of Rita's journey to far-off places.
Everywhere we found her fans, the younger ones tagged right along with her.
Pausing to shake hands with the guard, who had recognized not the princess but the movie star, we said goodbye to Europe and headed for Africa, where the movie star was just a celebrity, but the princess was worshipped. Prince Aly led us deep into Africa, where his realm begins. This is Nairobi, capital of Kenya, a modern city whose suburbs are the jungle. Its world trade has transformed witch doctors into traffic cops, taken them from the jungle to enforce laws framed by Englishmen. This temple was decorated in honor of our arrival with the orange and green banners of the Aga Khan and his son. Not a movie palace, but a mosque, sacred to Allah and Mohammed. Here, Prince Aly, the 49th generation in direct line from Mohammed, is worshipped almost as a god. To rush back to town for another colorful show in honor of Princess Rita.
To Muslim women, Rita seemed like a princess right out of a fairy tale. These, dressed in their traditional saris, came to Aly's home to perform an ancient religious dance for her. The Ismailis discourage mingling of men and women in public. The women always dance alone.
This song is a long hymn of praise to the prince and princess. From North Africa to the Philippines, 12 million Muslims of the Ismailis sect believe the Aga Khan is divine. Some Ismaili live today just as they lived in centuries gone by. Others are modern in thought as well as dress. All unite in paying homage to the Aga, his son, and their princess.
Prince Ali's Zanzibar home is like a fairy tale castle in an enchanted garden.
This is just one of the many estates Prince Ali owns throughout Europe and the East. It is one of the most lavish. All this and a private golf course, too. Prince Ali has homes ranging from plush villas to luxurious palaces in Paris, Cannes, Deauville, 3 in Ireland,
Where he breeds racehorses.
and a dozen or so more scattered around Africa and Asia. Baganda tribesmen among the wildest in the African bush.
The fellow in the fedora with the pink ribbon is their king, called the Kabaka.
We came as they were warming up for a Ngoma, which means literally ghosts of ancestors. The Baganda believe that in this dance, their ancestral ghosts come to life in their bodies. Baganda friendships take a strange form. A Baganda will cut his chest with a sharp knife, stain coffee beans with the blood. Those who chew the bloody beans are his blood brothers in life and death. Prince Ali was a far-sighted man. He hadn't overlooked a thing. In the middle of the jungle, he had fixed us up with all the comforts of the Ritz. One truck carried a generator for lighting and refrigeration. We had to make trays and trays of ice cubes daily. How else in the jungle can you chill champagne? Prince Ali had brought a load of the very best champagne. Went awfully well with pâté de foie gras and guinea hen under glass. And for the caviar, there's always vodka.
We'd been gone over 3 months. It was time to go home. Rita, lonesome for her children and not too happy in Africa, decided to come with us. As you know, she left Prince Ali behind in Africa. His efforts at reconciliation lasted over 2 years, but ultimately failed. Their parting was a friendly one. Afterward, Rita said they'd had 2 strikes against them from the very beginning. He was a Muslim prince, and she was an American career girl. They just didn't think in the same way.
Planning to go back to the movies after a 3-year absence, Rita was happy to find she still had fans among the younger generation. We came to Alexandria to board a ship for the long voyage home.
Saying goodbye wasn't easy.
The wheel had come full circle. When the prince and princess started on this journey, they planned it as a second honeymoon. She had bought that station wagon in Morocco in happier days when it all began. Now she was taking it home. Just as we were preparing to leave, Rita received a special invitation from King Farouk to visit him at his summer palace here in town. Farouk was still monarch then, and he considered his invitations as royal commands.
Rita didn't. Her answer was a firm no. We rushed the loading and hurried on board ship. And there we felt the thrill that comes only when a journey's ended and you're going home. Rita couldn't wait for the loading to finish, and after a while, in the excitement, she forgot all about the king. She trotted out her camera for some last-minute snapshots. It'd be a long time before she'd see anything as colorful as this.
And then we relaxed, talked about what we'd do in New York, in Chicago, in Los Angeles, where we'd shop, what we'd buy.
And about eating a banana split again.
It had been a long time since Rita had posed for cheesecake pictures. I told her she'd better practice. We settled back, talked about Hollywood while Lola worked away at the camera. We'd forgotten all about Farouk when suddenly passengers began shouting that he had come in a boat to see Rita off. We got up to look, and sure enough, there he was. His speedboat about 50 yards away. The king didn't need an interpreter to understand Rita's sign language. Farouk guessed he wasn't wanted and took off. Rita kidded about her lost opportunity to win Cleopatra's throne. As we pulled away from Africa, the women got sentimental again. Yes, we were all happy to be going home.